Welcome back, everyone. It is Wednesday, April 30th in the MLB. We have three picks incoming for you all. As always, it is Austin joined by Logan, and we're recapping a winning day, Logan. We love to see it. 3-1. I would really categorize that as more of like a 2.5 in one day. But Logan, two great reads. We had the A's first five team total under 1.5. Sweat free. DeGrom shut him out. Rocking my DeGrom jersey out of respect. Mariners' first five run line was an easy winner as well. And then the hit parlay is kind of split. You see only Witt Jr. to record a hit and Quan to record a hit. Yeah, we had the two Reds hitters and that game got postponed. But at least Bobby came through. Quan did not, but he has a chance for redemption later today. Logan, great reads yesterday. We need some more great reads today. It is a little somber recording this. The Lander Challenge should lose last night. Waking up to that was painful. But I'll talk about that more in the NBA video, which will follow this in a few hours. But Logan, you got picks for the people today. I'll let you lead off with your first one, a game pick. Where are you going?
Yeah, after yesterday, it's time to stay hot. And I'm going to a first five. I'm taking the Orioles first five team total over 2.5 plus 100 odds on Caesars is your best value for this one. Now, yesterday we had success in our first five innings picks. After getting ambushed in the first inning yesterday, I think the Orioles really respond today against Carlos Carrasco. And for the record, I also like Orioles first five money line. It's even odds on that type of pick. Except if you do pick that, you are relying on Povich to have another solid start. He's coming off a good start where he didn't walk a lot of people. I think he pitches well in this one, but in my opinion, and Austin sees it exactly how I see it, if the Orioles are going to win this first five, it's probably going to be with 3+ runs because you're asking, the margin for error is small with Povich. But they're facing Carlos Carrasco today, and we just need 3 runs. He has a 5.26 ERA and a 1.36 whip. We know the type of pitcher Carlos Carrasco is at this point of his career. And he's coming off a great start of 5 innings pitched, 3 hits, no earned runs. And that was at Yankee Stadium. Why do I bring that up? Because his home road splits are very drastic. 3.63 ERA at home, but on the road, 8.64 ERA. So again, in a hitter-friendly ballpark like Camden, can I see the Orioles getting to him? I sure hope so. Opposing batters are slugging 714 off of him with an OPS of over 1,099. Crazy numbers that Carlos Carrasco is allowing on the road. And I don't see it getting much better for him today. Why? Because he doesn't strike out batters. I think with the Orioles, when you look at this Orioles lineup, they really have weaknesses versus good strikeout pitchers and lefties for that matter. But Carlos Carrasco doesn't strike out batters. He gets hit hard. And his ground ball rate's only 31st percentile, which is bad. I mean, that's for a pitcher like him these days, he's got to have a higher ground ball rate than that. Orioles really struggle versus lefty starters. We know that. We saw them get cooked yesterday. But against right-handed pitchers, they're hitting 243, which is an improvement. I mean, it doesn't sound great on paper, but it's an improvement. Trust me, you want them against righties because the Orioles have scored 3+ earned runs off of all 7 righty starters at home this season, including 4+ versus 6 straight. So again, the hit rate is there, and I really do think they bring the bats today against Carlos Carrasco in the first 5 innings. Love that first 5 over team total as my first pick. Austin, you got a little hit parlay. What you rolling with?
Yeah, some guy owes me some money today, and that's gonna be a man by the name of Stephen Kwan. But I need to pay him, pair him up with someone else, and I found just the right guy, and actually stick it in Logan's game, but on the other side of the ball, because I'm going Stephen Kwan, and we're going with our boy Paul Goldschmidt. Each to record a hit, simple as that. Yesterday, Kwan got a little bit unlucky. His last AB, he did send a scorcher down the line. Just so happened the third baseman was legit standing right there, or else it probably was a hit. But he put the ball in play, and that's all we can ask for. It's what Kwan does, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games going over. And I really like actually the matchup today against Pablo Lopez. He's actually owned Pablo Lopez, which is why I'm cool running it back. In his career, he's 7 for 14 against Lopez, batting 500, pretty solid. Pablo Lopez struggled versus lefties last season, allowing a 267 batting average. He's actually been even worse this year, allowing a 343 batting average to lefties. So again, I look at Quan coming in here. He just had his 11-game hit streak snapped. It was a little unlucky there. I think he bounces back here, gets us a hit at home. I'll take my chances here against Pablo Lopez, who, just like Paddock yesterday, there was a lot of four-seamers and changeups, 2 pretty good pitches for Quan to hit. As for Goldschmidt, he faces Povich. And as Logan touched on, Povich coming off a good start. Can he continue that? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, but I think he'll have plenty of opportunities. And Paul Goldschmidt, I haven't ran the numbers on this. I don't know if there's anyone else out there batting better than him against left-handed pitchers. I mean, he is hitting 16 for 26, a 615 batting average versus lefties. Is that sustainable? Absolutely not. But Cade Povich has been struggling to righties, allowing a 366 batting average. I wouldn't be shocked if Goldie's batting leadoff tonight. So I look at him, a guy in Goldschmidt facing a lefty on the road where he's hitting 453. I got to take a chance there. Cade Povich doesn't miss a ton of bats, and we know he's going to get pitches to hit, given the guys behind him. Probably Cody Bellinger bats second tonight, who had a big game yesterday, and then Aaron Judge batting third. So I think I think Goldschmidt each record a hit. I think this is an easy winner. I'll take a chance on them. Minus 118 on Bet365. I want to say it was minus 120 on DraftKings and minus 126 on FanDuel. Quan and Goldschmidt get the job done. But Logan, throwing it back to you. You got actually a hitter prop. Where are you going for your favorite hitter prop today? What you got?
Yeah, I see your little hit parlay, and I'm just taking one guy for bases, and I'm taking Juan Soto of the Mets over 1.5 bases. Currently plus 140 odds on FanDuel is your best value, but I don't mind waiting to place this bet. So Soto only has odds on FanDuel and Fanatics right now. Most books are really waiting for the Mets to list starting pitchers. So if you are watching this video early and you want to back Juan Soto, maybe wait. Also, I think it probably ends or closes around that plus 140, plus 130-ish range anyway. For this bet to cash, this is a basis prop, which we don't take many of, but we take them when we like them. Juan Soto needs to get us a double, a triple, a home run, or 2+ hits. It can come multiple ways, but walks do not count. We know Juan Soto loves him a good walk. After yesterday, I mean, Soto went 0 for 3 with a walk. Again, the walk does us no good for bases, but at bare minimum, I see him at least getting a hit today. You look at his game logs, it's very rare that Juan Soto really has back-to-back hitless games. He has them every now and then, but I just don't see it coming today. He faces Corbin Burnes in the Diamondbacks today, and Corbin Burnes is an ace pitcher. So on paper, you might say, well, that's not the best matchup, but Soto has a hit in 9 of 15 home games this season. Several of those games, actually, he has 2+ hits, which would cash this bases line anyway. Against Corbin Burnes, Soto's seen him before. He's 2 for 5 with a double. I like to see that he has an extra base hit in there because that would be really nice to just cash off a double. On the road, Burnes isn't as sharp as he is at home. 4.7 ERA and a 288 batting average allowed on the road. So again, I think this is a good spot to target some of these Mets hitters versus him. Why I'm targeting Juan Soto, though, is because Corbin Burnes used a lot of cutter. 54% use of the cutter. Soto has been smoking the cutter. He's hitting 545 with an expected batting average of 375, which is good expected numbers considering 545 is crazy high anyway, and a hard hit percentage of 60% against the cutter. So when Corbin Burnes throws the cutter, I think Juan Soto is going to be ready for it, and I think he can hit it a long way. Could he hit a home run for us? That would be sick. That would turn this whole season around if Juan Soto cashed that way. But Burnes is coming off a start, too, where he had 3 walks. A veteran pitcher like that rarely has back-to-back high walk games. I just think that he's going to attack in the zone, and Juan Soto's just got to be ready for it. You cannot swing and miss against a guy like Corbin Burnes. I think Juan Soto is going to put the ball in play. And when you put the ball in play, good things happen. I love Juan Soto for bases, and I like the plus money price we're getting at it. Austin, hopefully we can continue our winning ways today.
Hey, let's turn that little winning day yesterday into a winning streak. Why not us? We certainly can do it. Let's try to go 3-0 today. We are so overdue for a 3-0 sweep. But those are favorite picks. Let's have a good day. I'll have our NBA video live in a little bit. And let's have a great Wednesday. And we'll see you guys back again in the next one. Peace.